Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Cushion Spud. I am your host, the Spud himself. I'll be kicking off my channel with a game that is very beloved to me. It's actually the entry to my favorite series of games, Monster Hunter. That when I was a child, I ended up getting Monster Hunter 3, the original one for the Wii. That practically got me into. Sorry, here's the intro. That's actually my favorite monster of all the Monster Hunter series. What a bunch of wimps running from the normal version of Brachydios. It's not even the seething version. Okay, so a little back to my backstory is that practically this I played the original one for the Wii, and I I practically well there we go. Sorry, my brain can only process one thing at a time. But more or less, the backstory behind this is that I got into the original 3 try for the Wii and played it. Ended up falling in love with it. I was going to actually think about doing that one, but I was like, I'm why do the original 3 try when 3 Ultimate is practically try, but just with more monsters and practically everything more to it. So I decided to go straight to Ultimate, which I had to play. I'm gonna do my go-to name, Felicity. Color, she likes the ice blue. Come on. For like a ice blue if I can. Let's go a little wider. That's good enough. Face. Yee. I'll just stick to the default one. Hairstyle. Yeah, this was a practically my big leap into the Monster Hunter series. I'll do that one. Felicity is actually my character I end up making for all of my other Monster Hunters later on in the series, like World and Rise. Probably stick with one. Tone. Yep. Touchpad, discrete hub. Probably do standard. Let's get this started, shall we? Especially for an older game, these graphics are very pretty, at least for the cutscenes and stuff. It seems like a fair trade. Cue the hunter that will solve all their problems. Morning, Honda. You sleep well? If it's any comfort to you, Mowgli Village hasn't seen two quakes in the same day yet. Knock on wood. But let's back up. Welcome. I'm the chief here I'm the chief of this here little community. Nature provides Mowgli Village with everything we need. The woods and the sea are our castle, and it's a good one. As the folks like to say, living here long enough builds sinew and character. And it's not all rainbows, but it's not. Excuse me, I have dyslexia extreme. I apologize. But it's not all rainbows and sunshines. No, we've got our share of turbulences, and you come to take it literally. And you can take it literally. Take them literally. Wherever you heard of the, have you ever heard of the Larkris? Heard of Lucarius? Okay. One thing you need to know about me going forward in this series, I nickname the monsters. There's a lot of monster names that I can't pronounce, and I feel like if I try, I'll give a lot of people strokes and aneurysms. So I like to call him the Larkris, and the reason why is because it's kind of a play on the Loch Ness monster. But probably that'll probably offend some people too. But just going forward, know that I will refer to him as the Larkris. If that makes anybody mad, I apologize. It's a full Primcurious sea monster. It's a foul it's a foul Precurious sea monster that just decided to move into the neighborhood. With a tyrant like that thrashing about, our hunting fleets be lucky to escape alive, let alone bring back good haul. At least we won't starve to death. All these blasted earthquakes will sink us first. See, that's our other problem. He felt those tremors. We know what's causing them, why they started, but the sea's riling up. That I can guarantee. Anyway, we're in over our heads. That's where you come in, kid. The way I see it, Mowgli needs a hunter. Mowgli Village. Yes, the Larkris is mighty, too powerful for any human to tangle with. The way the villagers talk, bah. Strong is that one, but invincible is something else. The Larkris may be big, but it still has to eat and rest. And one day, just like the rest of us, it has to die. Ha! If I was 30 years younger, I'd go clean its clock myself. But I'm only mortal too. So I'll leave the joy of taming the sea deadliness foe to the younger generation, you. Speaking of youngins, did you and my son get to talk? Suppose not. The quake yesterday hit. Afford you didn't. The quake yesterday hit. Afford you had a chance. Before you had a chance. I don't see Junior around. Well, he couldn't have gotten far. Take a hike around the village. You'll find him. Oh, I almost forgot. Here is my initial payment, Hunter. It's not much, but it's enough to get you started. Let's talk to the policeman. What kind of voice do I want to give him? Hey, so you're the hunter that's been here and about, You got a look of one you do. And me? Wow. Why? I'm the greatest blacksmith alive. My hammer out all the equipment around these parts. Nah, that voice doesn't fit. See, he's kind of elderly, so I'm thinking of like an elderly voice, but Swords that slice you in half with a touch. Blowguns that you could hit a grain of rice with. Armor to repel giant wyverns. I'll make anything provided you bring the materials. Gotta be equipped proper before you go venturing into the woods. By the way, hold on 1 second. By the way, our village does a risk trade with the far-off port. Tanzania? Oh. You want to pay a visit to the port? Just hop about to the ferry docked on the pier. Tanzania's quests will be really test your merit. But trust me, the reward is worth it. Ask the feline standing there for permission to come aboard. He's a capable little fella, so let him handle the natural particles. I'm sure the folks at the port will be happy to see a fresh face too. Swing on by whenever you got some time to kill. Hi, welcome to Mowgli Village. You must be the new hunter everyone's yakking about. Nice to meet you. I am your liaison to the hunting guild. I'll shake your hand, but you'll probably crush it. You brute. Grr. Huh, just kidding. So basically, the guild puts food on your plate by hooking you up with jobs we call quests. All you need is a guild liaison like yours truly, and in no time flat, work will pour in from all across the land, in theory. See, I've heard that you were coming and told them to have a quest ready for you, and what'd they send? Nothing. Zip. Nada. As you might have noticed on the trip over, Moga Village is pretty far from what you call civilization. Maybe the guild forgot about us. Maybe they fired me. Maybe I need to stop talking. Anyway, the quest counter closed, so go say hello to the village chief and his son for now. Get settled in. Mm. Oh, I know. You're the hunter folks are going on about. Well, I run the fishery here, and don't you forget it. You're lucky we didn't meet before. That last quake put me in foul mood. I was up half the night cleaning up the mess. Not only that, but my boys in the hunting fleet were due home ages ago. They never take this long fishing. Sick and worried. If I didn't know they would make If I didn't know they were made of steel and fire, I'd paddled out to see myself to rescue them. Anyway, you come back later, hon, once the fishery's back in business, alright? That's the guy to the port. I'll go ahead and talk to him. Salutations, hunter. You stand before the Argosy captain, finest crewman. They call me Tiger of the Far East, Nico. Nico means tiger, sorta. Nico performs important tasks like swabbing the poop deck and lifting the boxes. Very important work. Jojoa? Tiger must wear stripes, you know. You then? You met Argonson Captain yet? He and Nico has some same musculature way of speaking. Wakaru? Also here in the same style of clothing, he glows with coolness from afar, like Tiger of the Far East. I feel like this guy is speaking to me, but I'm not understanding. Argosy Captain trusts Nico with special Nimu here in village. Nimu means assignment. Nico, not biggest of cheeses, so commodities and major trade goods still up to Captain. And Nico have equally important Nimu. Nico is in charge of delivering goods to Port Tazia. You can stand before network of life-altering importance. Marine network. Okay, you want to go to Port Tazina? Nico, save you cozy seat. Give you a lift. No problem. You price a ticket? Nah. Tiger of the Far East is no swindler. Take it for free. But mayhap impart nuggets of tiger wisdom along the way. Tell ghost stories. Make s'mores. Put the boat catch fire. Anyway, Tezu come with multiple favors. Come in multiple favors. First kind of solo port. Thanks for playing along. It's very private, like shutting bathroom door on Hunting Universe. Next is the multi-port. Uses this port to invite friends to come play with you. They must make good Nika be a good host. You can have up to 4 hunters in multi-port. Very busy place. More or less, this is the online aspect of it. I do remember the Moga Village is the single player story, and for the most part, and I think it caps out around. I think it only goes to 5-star quests in the village. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played this game, and then the port is the online aspect where you practically be the equivalent of like Celiana's gathering hub and stuff. You must, to become worldly like Nico, you must use all ports to their fullest. Shall we set sail? We're going to back out of this. No. Okay, I think I did enough chit chat. Let's go into the world. Look at. Excuse me, hunter person. If you want to get to Mogi Woods, just cross the bridge. You can get back the same way, so try not to forget where the entrance is. We're supposed to ask permission before we go into the woods. Oh, but I'm not telling you what to do. There's an armory right there if you need equipment. I don't think you should go out there dressed like me. Oh yeah, I have the stone I picked up when I heard a hunter was coming. You want it? Here. Oh. You're a lot nicer than I thought. My big brother said you'd snap me like a twig, but you're alright. Hey there, kid. Can you hear me? You know, you really ought to meet my son, Junior. He should be at the camp. My ancestors have a saying, wherever you go, there you are. You see the map on your screen there? The red triangle shows where you are, and the white icon looks like a little hut. That's the base camp. Use the map to find your way to the base camp. It's nostalgic as hell playing this again. Oh, before I forget, there's something I ought to tell you about dashing. The yellow bar at the top of your screen is your stamina gauge. Run a fast dashing, that is, will use up your stamina. Run out, it'll be slow going until it recharges. That's why you always need to pay attention to your stamina gauge when you dash. Pace yourself, kid. You can always use your camera controls to gawk at your surroundings while you're walking around. Let me teach you about how to hunt with the Wii U gamepad. Let's take a look at the touchscreen. See those panels, touch them to access all kinds of functions. Open the menu press, customize panel, move panels around as you see fit. Need to know your panel does. Jab the help button on the side of the crossing panels. Yes, so okay. So, the monster you're looking at right now is called an Aptonoth. A kind of herbivore. Kind of. How can you be a kind of herbivore? You know, a plant muncher. I'd bet Junior would appreciate some raw meat. Why not take some from the Aptonoth if you can? Go on, face an Aptonoth and attack before it skedaddles. The leaf eaters can't hurt you much. Which reminds me, that green bar at the top of your screen is your health gauge. If it zeros, you hit the ground. Be sure to peek at your health gauge now and then while hunting. Alright? Now go show you that, that vegan brute who's the boss. You can you can carve more items from monsters than from other. You can carve more items from some monsters more than others. My ancestors used every part of the monster. You should be able to carve raw meat from the Aptonoth among other items. Once you've gotten some raw meat, take it to my son of mine, Junior. I love some fresh Aptonoth steak. Two raw meats. Oh, and grab me some honey. That is one thing going back. This is going to be really hard to get used to. Is the quality of life changes that World and Rise implemented, like being able to hold down A to collect stuff. I'm actually having to like manually click it, which I know it's small, something small, but it really definitely is a quality of life improvement. Also, camera controls. Is that a gatherable? Nope. Nice work. Seems like you reached the camp in one piece. It's just a shadow of its former self because of all the earthquake damage. Well, well. If it ain't my son right in front of you, don't be shy. Go up to Junior and say hi. Hey, Hunter. Glad you dropped by. The old man sent you for a tour of Mogywood. Sorry we couldn't talk more yesterday. Not that the natural disaster makes for chit chat. Anyway, you probably know who's who by now, but I'm June. Um, I'm the chief's son. What am I doing here? You might be asking, standing among the rubble. Good question. Well, see, this is your base camp. Was, is. Okay, I'm still figuring out that part. I was on patrol, so I came by to have a look see. You're going to need a hunting base, and this is where we left the tent. And okay, I'm guessing that canoe set. I've never seen that word before. So, but the quake really did up this place in. We need to fix it up before you can hunt from here. I'll head back to the village and get the ball rolling. But first, you've got anything? You got anything I can munch on? I'm so hungry I could eat an Aptonoth. You got any raw meat? Because I can barbecue like a champ. Me plus barbecue equals BFF. So hungry. Wait, you have meat? All meat? Can I have it, please? Please, thank you. Something about animal fresh gets my tummy all rumbly. Time to barbecue and chow down. You're alright, Hunter. We'll talk more about the base camp back at the village. I think of some way of thanking you. Scout's honor. See you there. Hey there, kid. Looks like you managed to deliver the meat to Junior. Good to see that you can handle simple tasks. I think it's high time you head back to the village. Look at Area 1 on your map, see the icon showing on the village gate. Use the bridge past the entrance to return to the village. In reality, one of those big Aptonos could easily feed like this whole village. Hold on, I gotta enjoy the view for a moment. Man. Oh yeah, right there's where you can go to the farm. You made it. Press A to return to the village. Once you get back to Mogi Village, speak with my son. Also, I'd like to give you something to thank you for your help. Come by and see me once you've talked to Junior. Oi, Hunter. Thanks for the meat. I got woozy I get woozy if I don't eat every couple hours. Burp. You and me gonna get along. So, I just finished figuring out all the materials we need to fix up base camp. We need to dig a new latrine, rebuild the tent, cover the old latrine, delouse the bed. We need serious resources. Know what those are? You can increase our resources by hunting monsters from Moga woods or finding the right items. We villagers can't go very far into the woods. The monsters out there tend to love us for dinner. Yeah. But the hunter like you could hike anywhere in those woods with no sweat. You could come back loaded with resources. Don't worry, we'll fix the roads that got messed up by the quake. Go ahead, go gather some resources in the woods, will you? But don't go stumbling around at night. What you can't see can hurt you in those woods. Best stick to daytime hunting for now. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got something here for you. Take a barbecue spit. I made it myself. Use it to roast raw meat and carve. Nothing beats outdoor cooking. The thing's a niche to use. I'll give you some grilling tips next time you're in the woods. Oh, and go give a report to my pops, will you? He loves getting reports. Let's see. Right, let's see how these woods look. What's the village across? Resources, just resource points. That's it. Okay. Killing out enough. Okay. Quality sponge is where it's at. Wow. Hey, where is the old man? Hmm. Oh, there he is. Yep, I heard. The Quake left base camp shovels. But why the long face, Hunter? Let me guess, the camp's a lost cause? Is that what you're thinking? But there's no lost causes, only lost confidence. So the camp needs a little work. Okay, a lot of work. Well, never you worry. I've on lost cause a lot of more dire than this one. You think this village built itself? All it takes is a little teamwork. If you and the villagers put your heads together, you can accomplish anything. Tell you what, you roll up the resources and materials we need, and we'll handle all the labor. That's better than teamwork. It's the least we can do. Heck, take this too. It's not much, but we just want you to know you're appreciated. Remember, kid, your final goal is to take out Philocris. We'll be here to help every step of the way. Blacksmith. Ah, it's you. Get by so far with weapons and armor, it does. That darn chief asked me to tell you all about forging equipment, so listen good. To make new equipment for a bunch, making new equipment from a bunch of materials, that's what we call forging. If you want to make a metal weapon, you'll need ore. If you want to make some bone armor, you'll need bone. Bring me the materials and money, and I'll forge whatever you need. Not only that, but I'll do it better than anyone else. Something you don't understand. Check your hunter notes in the game menu. Hunter information info section should contain plenty of valuable pointers you living and hunting life. But enough yakking. Out with it. What do you need? I don't have anything to use right now. Right, come back. Hey, it's me, the chief's son. No, not Junior. No one calls me that. Anyway, check him out. It's expanded. Which reminds me, you know you're still fresh off the boat, Hunter, but I've got a favor to ask. I would like you to gather some resources to help us restore the camp to its glory days. You know, what's rich in resources? Carnivores. You're a hunter. Hunt some. As luck would be, Area 6 on the map is a nest of carnivores, ripe for the hunting. You should gather some herbs to restore your health in case you get banged up. Then go and hunt some carnivores. Herbs grow in wild like weeds, even around here. Go pick some, and you expect me to do everything for you? Shush. I'm kind of like, any luck finding those herbs, Hunter? Hey, I got a little advice for you. Did you notice the max length of your stamina gauge shrinks over time? Don't worry, it happens to all of us. Hey, that's a condition. Well, there's no better cure to stamina shrinkage than a mouth of water and well done steak. Sorry. Stamina shrinkage. Why do you think I gave you that barbecue spit? That thing's not for tossing salads, you know? God, I'm so immature. After you get some raw meat, select the barbecue split from the item wheel in the lower right corner of the screen. Press A once the meat's gone brown. Time it right. Cook your steak rare or well done. And increase your maximum stamina when you gobble it down. Outside of herbs, you're going to find all sorts of other goodies in Mogul Woods. Be sure to gather them while you hunt. Peek at your item pouch from gaming and get an idea of the items you found are good for. Alright, once you're ready, it's time to hunt some carnivores. Remember, Area 6 on the map's crawling meteors. Gotcha. I want to get some hunting. I can gather some herb stars first. I want to try this. Uh, shit. Oh. First try. I'm gonna go area 3 to 7 and 6. Come to think of it, I didn't tell you about the monster list yet, did I? You'll find it in the list in your hunting notes. Information on monsters is written inside. Increase your monster list categories by buying monster info books from the market. Please. Forgot how to play there for a second. Oop, my bad. Read again. Oh, nice attack. Maybe you're not such a fresh off the boat hunter after all. You can check resources you've collected from killing monsters once you go back to Mogul Village. After I finish blabbering, look at the lower left corner of the screen. Once you have 30 resource points, we'll be good to go. Happy hunting. Come on. One pelt. Okay. That one looks so happy. Look there. Those little carnivores called Jaggy. Killing those critters is a great way of collecting resources. After your health gets low, use an herb. If your health gets low, use an herb to heal pronto. And them Jaggies aren't fond of fire, so use a torch to keep them away. Focus too much on attacking, and you might never come back. Remember you have evasion moves too. Need 30 resources. Back. Okay. I'm still rusty on the controls. I'm also not a fan of sword and shield. Yeah, I'm more of the heavier type weapons player when it comes to oh man, what? He already faded? We'll go this way. I'm gonna try another well done steak. Better leave one alive. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, good cooking. It's pretty easy once you get a hang of it. Take a big bite out of the steak, and your max stamina will jump up faster than you can say flame broiled Jackie. Go ahead, eat. Go on, eat. Select a well done steak from the item window and use it. Just chew with your mouth closed, please.
So tasty!
My sister actually got me a cutting board with that saying on it, with a picture of well done steak on it. It was really cool. Yo ho, so did you collect resources? It's only 30 points. Easy even for fresh off the boat hunter. I don't mean to rush you. Feel free to come and go to the woods whenever you need to. Whenever you go back to the village, just make sure to give me your hunting report. Hunting report will ensure that resources you've collected are added to the village stock right away. Don't forget, report back after you've hunted. No need to delay our reconstruction. Still not at 30. I think I was at 23. Probably will end up going back to the Jaggies. Should have responded by now. Got a lot of mushrooms from one harvest pile. Ooh. Can't remember what that one was used for. I think that was used for dash juice. I could be wrong. Yeah, I gotta turn. No, I can't just do it just yet. So Hunter, what's the good word? How's the resource gathering game going? Come to see me when you have enough. Here's how you deliver them. First, convert your kills into resources by choosing report kills. Then select the village requests and you can put the resources towards whatever the village needs. Got it all? The villagers might make other requests for you in the future. You'll be using the village requests for those too. Village requests. I'm gonna deliver the points. The guild won't let you have a stab at quests unless we fix the camp up. Hit the woods and gather resources. Oh, thanks, Hunter. I would never have figured you'd gather the resources we need to repair the camp so quickly. Guess the old man was right. You hunters really are something. We'll take it from here. Leave the fixing to us. Our lives in the village are tied to resources. I'll calculate the resources for everything you hunt in the woods. Once in a while, I'll come across valuable commodities while I'm tallying up your spoils. Trust me, if we find a commodity or two, I'll be sure to hand them over to you. Keep showing them carnivores who's boss, and you can expect lots of resources and commodities in the future. Remember, you have to report your kills after you've hunted in the woods. The one that'll keep track of the stuff. Oh, one last thing. Our Wyverian artisan was hunting for you. I hear he wants to talk to you about weapon upgrades. Go and see him at his anvil. Will you? Old craftsman like him deserves your respect, alright? Thanks, Hunter. Hey, it's you. Fine timing, kid. I got a wee favor to ask you. If you reckon your goal is to hunt in this here village, you'll need my help. And that ain't just my tooting my horn. So I've been thinking, let's give a weapon of yours a little upgrade so you can see what it's all about. Haha, wipe that smile off your face. I ain't swinging my hammer till you fetch me some basic material first. Iron ore. Source your own equipment material. That's the hunter's way. Provide me what you got. Provide me you got what it takes, and good enough eye to locate a nice ore deposit and the skill to mine it. Here, I'll give you my very own iron pickaxe. You give it a good swing for me when you find ore deposit here. Alright, let's get down to this. Weapons iron. Okay, iron ore. Alright, so after iron ore, right? I'm glad you don't have to worry about a chore anymore. I don't have to worry about that chore anymore. It's good to be chief. The cave is in area 4. A fine place to look for ore. Yep. I remember that. Pardon my noisiness, kid, but you do have a pickaxe, right? You'll need one if you plan on mining. That skull of yours is thick, but it ain't thick enough to chip rock. The market in the village carries pickaxe, so stop by there to stock up when you run out. Good, there should be some iron ore somewhere in this cave. Check out every cranny and don't overlook the nooks. If you get lost, find your way out of the cave by heading to any direction you see a dim patch of light. You reach a spot. Once you reach a spot where you can mine ore, you'll see a mine icon. Pickaxe it. Nice work, kid. You've gotten what it takes to take it to the master blacksmith and smithy. You can mine the ore whenever you see large cracks in the stone wall. You might not always notice some big colored rocks on the ground when you mine. Spot a few, and soon you'll see them everywhere. Anyway, now you've done. It's high time you head back to the village. Gotta climb these vines. My wise ancestor once said the life of the village is tied to the land around it. They were right. As you explore and collect resources, our vibes, you'll find life in Mowgli all the more enriched. You can even combine materials to make new hunting tools yourself. A good hunter never stops exploring, my ancestor said. Heed their words, and you'll never go wrong in Mowgli Woods. Now then, I'm wondering if the old blacksmith would like the iron that you found. Sword's gonna be good. I don't remember there being this much dialogue at the start of the game. I know it slows down, like practically it's non-existent later on when you're just hunting the monsters and stuff. Alexa, why was more bomb? What you planning to bring me bring me that iron ore, or aren't you? You have to use the pickaxe to mine it. Yeah, I already know that. Once you find the ore, you village request. Yes, I know. Look at the iron. Hooray! Would you look at that iron ore? It's a real quality stuff. Sure, maybe it's not the very best quality, but no amateur dug this up. I can tell you that. You show promise, kid. Do you? If that's what you If that's what you did with one dinky iron pickaxe, well, I predict some superb materials in your future. It seems like you've earned a little lesson in upgrading. Just important for forging. Believe me, upgrading is you enhances your arms and armor you already own. It's leagues cheaper than forging from scratch, so don't be afraid to upgrade your favorite equipment. All you like. Oh, and you can check your fancy hunting notes to see what your nifty, gritty details. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna end this episode here. It's been going on now for a little more than an hour. I'm gonna try to do these videos about 45 minutes to an hour long, and I'm hoping to upload regularly. I'm gonna try to do like this one or maybe another game at a time, but I'm uncertain. This is my first time trying something like this, so I'll see how everything goes. Thank you for clicking on the video and sticking to the end. Talk to you next time. Peace.